Good morning. It is day 69 of the Mississippi River Trail, where I, as a single mom, am paddling the Mississippi River, back there, from Minnesota all the way down to Louisiana with 7 of my 15 kids.
We're a family of 15 kids. One mom and Smokey Bear.
And the 7 youngest of us are paddling the whole Mississippi River.
This is chaos made fun.
Come follow our adventure.
So, we survived St. Louis. We did a little creatively, didn't quite end like we thought it would. If you didn't catch that, watch yesterday's episode. But we are past St. Louis. We paddled to the arch, made it through. Barges, up until this point, are a non-issue. Yes, it's busier, but it's not nothing we haven't already done. There's a few more of them, but I mean, we've paddled past moving barges. We've been in the channel, we've ridden the channel, we've ridden outside of it, and now it's just staying outside of the channel and you're good. But really, St. Louis is nothing that we feel like is beyond our skill level at this point. So once again, if we get to that point, we'll take out and reassess. But so far, so good, and we are paddling on. We did have to get a bit creative with camping. There is no really safe camping on the banks in St. Louis. Not under bridges, not really anywhere. So we had to get a little creative. The very reason we keep a support vehicle is to be able to deal with situations like that, in addition to all the things I mentioned before in other episodes. So utilize the support vehicle to get to safe camping, and we will push off from where we are today, and it's all good. So today we have current. It looks like south of St. Louis actually has current. Yesterday we did really well. It's still not the rushing waters everyone said it was going to be, and it's still not any 8-mile-an-hour current, but it is moving probably around 3-ish, so it's more than we've had. We've been at 1.5 according to the stats that Paul looked at and came up with and was able to track on his boat, and right now I think he said anything south of St. Louis was at 3 to 4, so I would say we're at a 3. I'm not sure, but you can tell behind me that in the sunlight and the sparkle, it is moving. So we're gonna put in, see what kind of time we do today. We do have easier access south of St. Louis. So there are boat ramps every few miles, 10, 20, 30, about every 10 mileage there is a boat ramp. So that is very, very good for us in being able to access the support vehicle or island camp if we need to, but be near it, things like that. But we are prepared to island camp. We are full packing, which means we are not leaving anything out of our boats. We've been slacking a little bit because we've been able to leave gear in the vehicle. So should we overturn the unknowns, it's dry, we can get to it, all those kind of things. But we will be packing our boats full of gear in the event we do have to stay on an island. But as of right now, it all looks good and we have access every so often. So we should be good today. And other than seeing what's south of St. Louis. So this is where everybody said it would be so difficult. And it was very trafficy last night with the barges. I think they go through about every hour in the dark. And why barges are more active in the dark, I'm really not sure, but they definitely are. So lots of barges in the middle of the night, which is par for the course, and so far not one this morning. So people, all this barge traffic that we might die in, look at that. Look at all those ships out there. There's so many. Oh my goodness. So anyway, no, that just goes to show there's a bunch of fear mongering. We'll get to the point where, yes, it's busy like Quincy. Quincy, to me, was worse than St. Louis. I think it's the myths and the legends that surround the river. But as of right now, today, this is the Mississippi River. And it is absolutely beautiful. It's flowing. Yes, wing dams are above the water now. You can see one behind me. That's a wing dam. But other than that, there's not much difference. So we're going to keep going, hope for some better current, and make some good miles. So let's go paddle.
Get alerts when we release new episodes. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel.
Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel.
Wing dam current south of St. Louis. And lots of people have questions and concerns about south of St. Louis. So while we're not very far past it, that gives you a good idea of what exactly life is like a little outside of it. But nothing unmanageable, and is actually very welcome to see because it does provide some current. But overall, very good, and moving right along.
Okay, so we got Opie, Grisham, and they're making one big giant tunnel. So look, here's Opie's digging process. We were gonna do it from right here, and then we got Grisham's area. He's way more deeper. Let Grisham show that stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna tell you what we'll do. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna dig a tunnel for a 5th person. I'm trying to go deeper. Hopefully we stay here long enough. And yeah, I'm hoping we can dig this tunnel all the way to where it opens. Christian wanted to be buried. So, as you can see his head. But
Chopped off his head.
But
All the head is left. Chopped off his head.
my turn.
Now we're headed for the water.
Oh yeah, I gotta wash him off.
It's my turn.
Mom, you can look at the hole I dug. Okay guys, so this has to be my favorite part. Sand. Well, obviously this is all of our footprints. It's sand. It just has no footprints in it. Nobody's been here. Just so nice. But look what I dug. This is my hole. And the sand was like there's a log right here and the sand was like right here. And so then I dug until I could fit through it.
Oh, that's a nice little tunnel right there.
Well, we're gonna go through it. Mom, I found 2 eggs and I act like it's a nest. Wait, what? I found 2 eggs and act like it's a nest.
Are those really toy eggs?
Yes,
Let
Dad?
me see. How? Hang on.
Yeah, you got to work. Oh yeah, great, thank you.
Go show Smokey. How did they end up on a beach here?
Probably a boat. You might have rolled over.
We're out in the middle of the Mississippi in the island of nowhere. And there's little toy eggs buried 3 feet under in the sand. So this is very much a good idea of how we navigate wing dams and barges. So it's much the same, except the wing dams are exposed. So all the ones above St. Louis were pretty much underwater, except for the very, very southern portion of that stretch. And here, I think they're actually supposed to be underwater, but they're not. Because you can tell where the water line is on the banks, and it is way above the wing dam. So typically, I think all the wing dams would be underwater, but they're definitely not. But we're currently approaching a wing dam with a barge passing by as well. So it's nothing that we haven't done before. There's just more barge traffic. There's a smaller one up front and then one behind that. But they stay over there in the channel and we stay out of the channel and all is well. So it's really a non-issue. People have said in some of the groups I've been on that they're taking wider swings because of how low the river is. So they're tending to take up a lot more room when they turn rather than what they typically do. But it's still, the channel is the channel. And outside of it is where they don't want to be because it is shallow. So we stay over here outside of it and they stay over there where it's deep. And we all pass each other. So. And the wing dam currents, yes, they are flowing, but yeah, just paddle over them. It's a current and it's no worse than some of the things you would encounter like the James River or something like that. It's just a little bit up. All right, very good example of a wing dam coming up right now. There's the wing dam over on the left. There's the oncoming barge. And this is how we do it. We have arrived at the Platten Boat Club, which is a private boat club located south of St. Louis. I cannot begin to tell y'all how stunning this community is. So it's a group of just a lot of different people in the area and the community, which they informed us that our planned destination tonight was not a good one. It was not safe, and yes, it is accessible by vehicle, but it was not a good plan for tonight. So they opened their gates up and have allowed us to camp here. But here, once again, it's the people. Like, it's full of veterans that, like Vietnam veterans and an older generation that is very, very hardcore veteran, military minded. And to hear their stories and to have them talk to the kids and embrace the kids and love on them, they have done everything from clean out their refrigerator and everything that was in it from their season, because they're going into their off season, and give us all of the food and cook us pizza. But they give them popsicles. One of them went out and got the kids root beer, because the kids, they love root beer. But they're so welcoming. And this world, like, once again, I'm just in awe of the people that exist in this world. I think when you live inside a box, it's just so limited. Your world is not very big, and you get used to a life of mediocrity and accepting that that's your fate in life. And I just want more. I want more for my kids. I want more for me, and I want to see the world. This is what we're out here doing, and we're meeting the people, and it's the people that make it all happen. I did not expect this today. It was just a random stop. Someone had left a comment on the page. I recognized the name as we passed the boat ramp, and it is a very remote boat ramp. There's nothing around for the next 10 or so miles, and then it's a 20-mile jump. So Smokey and I decided that we'd come over, take a look, scope it out, and get a grip on the day and figure out our game plan, reassess. We do that, we'll take out for lunch, reassess the day. We're constantly evaluating. So we took out, and they were here, over here in this pavilion. They were over here watching us go by, and as soon as we pulled up to their dock, they came down and absolutely welcomed us and said that they had been watching or waiting for us to go by. And Brenda and her husband were out here, and they just welcomed us and asked if we were going to stay. So I told them our plan and that we were going to go more. And they were the ones that said, you might ought to think twice, here would be good. So we had a wonderful place to stay tonight. It is so lovely. They have opened up, I think they call it the clubhouse, and it has a massive fireplace in it, like Cracker Barrel. We don't have to set tents up tonight. We can sleep inside. And it's just like a huge open area, concrete floors, don't have to worry about the kids on carpet, and we can just chill and build a fire. Last night did get a little chilly. It's very cold, but we have all the gear for it, well prepared. We've done the AT. For those who don't know, our coldest night on the AT was, the actual temperature I think was like 4 degrees, and the wind chill that night, because we were up on a summit, was 13 below. We have camped in cold temperatures. We are prepared for the cold, but when you get used to warmth and sun all day, it still gets cold at night. You're cold. So anyway, we don't have to deal with that tonight. Don't have to put on all the layers and dig out all the top quilts and all that. We're free to sleep inside. But they have power, electricity, and the fireplace. They have the fireplace. So then this little area over here has, I think, a fire pit out there. They have a little grill. So Smokey's doing chicken salad sandwiches for dinner. He loves to make chicken salad himself. So we have an amazing night to end our day. And so far, south of St. Louis has been very good to us. There's still a lot of unknowns. I think when you pick up any kind of following and you read the comments, which I stopped reading the comments, but when I did read the comments, it's intimidating and there's still some fear. And I don't need fear. I need education, research, and to talk to the people who actually know those specific portions of the river. So to just read random myths and legends of the river does no one any good, and it's just fear mongering. So on that note, south of St. Louis was very intimidating to me, not knowing what was going to happen. And so far it has, like, okay, here's a really good example. This is the river currently. Here comes a barge, and he's doing his barge thing in the barge channel. And then outside of that, there are places where the channel spans the entire river. The whole river is the channel. We dealt with some of that today, but in those instances, you hang close to the wing dam and ride the current around it. So there are safe ways to do this. If we come to a point where it is not doable, or we are just questioning whether it's wise, we won't do it. It's just, we don't have to do anything. But that being said, it was a little intimidating coming out here. So to be here, see it, do it, meet the people below St. Louis has been a huge, I wouldn't say morale booster because morale wasn't low, but it's been encouragement and support that we can do this. It's absolutely doable. We can do this. And the veterans all have said, just be careful. Know the risk. Know where you need to be. Well, obviously you need to be careful all the time. But they said, know the river. Know the river. They have taught us. They're telling us up there now about the river, what we should look out for, the areas that are coming up. So this is real life, people. This is what being out here is. It's not fear mongering. It's not saying it can't be done. It's helping us along the way to know what we're up for and when to be careful, when to research really well, things like that. So we are good and we are doing it south of St. Louis. It feels pretty good to say. And yes, it's still chilly and I got a new beanie, so I got a beanie and it's still kind of chilly, but I stay cold too. But look, here comes the barge and it is the beautiful Mississippi on a beautiful day. So on that note, we're safe. We got a place to stay. The river is good. South of St. Louis is good. And we are on our way. The beanie got hot. But I forgot to say that they even have a playground for kids. They said that a lot of them have grandkids now and they needed a place just to welcome everybody and accommodate all ages. So down there is a playground. So the kids are super happy. They have a basketball goal, like a little basketball court. And right now we currently have 2 of the men, one of the veterans, I love him. And one of the veterans is here and I think he's 83 or 93 maybe, I'm not sure. But he's so kind and very old school and very veteran-like. And then we have another one that's coming back again tonight. And then we have Jim, who is the chairman of the board right now. They called him something, not sure what, but yeah, he's basically the chairman and he's the one that's just digging out all the food and everything. So it is a very, very homey, cozy little place. And fun fact, the largest flood to ever occur here went all the way up to the power box on that pole. That right there, that is where the water was. And all the way back there is the river. That's how far the river comes up. To think about that amount of water is crazy to me. Those are large amounts of water. And they did confirm record lows. So current right now is about 3 miles an hour and the wing dams typically are submerged at 10 feet, which is a fairly normal level for the river. So yes, the wing dams we pass are typically underwater. It's that low. And they are at a -4 right now, to give you an idea. So it's 10 feet and it goes down to 0 and then they go into their minus stage. And we're currently at -4. And right now, a bunch of the boat docks are not even in the water. That's how problematic it is. So they're now having trouble, not theirs, but they're now having trouble putting boats in the water in other places because the river is so low. So fun fact, or little tip of the day, if you're gonna paddle the Mississippi, don't do it on a record-breaking year of lows because there is no current. But otherwise, it's all good.
No, it's gotta be right. If it's a different color, yeah, put it under. Or it can be the same color, but just a different color. Put it under. Put it under, Grisham. Like, same color.
This is not the actual game. Oh no, we each get to choose our own game and we get to learn our own rules.
Let me see. Never mind, Grisham's not playing. Pizza.
Where'd you get pizza?
From the dude.
Yeah, the guy.
Were they pretty cool?
Yes, ma'am.
They were.
Hey, I got the whole stack. That's my card. I had the whole stack this time. That means I gave away one of my cards.
Oh, good. What are you doing over here, B?
I've been smoking, Danny.
Bees, huh?
What are you doing over here?
We're making chicken salad.
Ooh, that looks good.
We've got ostrich. We've got walnuts, celery, onions, pickled relish, apples. There's a bunch of stuff. We're gonna be putting some mayonnaise in it. It's chicken salad, but I told the kids it was ostrich.
Look at all this. Look what they brought over here. They have brought us cupcakes, root beer, fruit. They had popsicles. Oh yeah, tea and lemonade. They have been so good to us.
Hey, look, watch this.
Oh, and we we got Christmas going on. Here's the season.
Mom, Adam hasn't ate the penny yet.
Oh, Adam.
He hasn't.
Oh, Adam.
He's supposed to eat the penny, but he hasn't ate it.
What's special about that quarter?
He's supposed to wait until he really, really wants it.
Oh, yeah, just like Baxter. Hey,
Now
what
I
happened to
want
that quarter?
Got ran over by the tracks.
Oh, the tracks ran over it?
No, not the tracks.
What ran over it?
The train.
Oh, yeah, there you go. The train ran over it on the track.
And he really wants it. Brody ate that fast.